Combat systems online.
So Tiberium is a sci-fi squad-based shooter that's set in the Tiberium universe. You're a forward battle commander leading the fight from the front lines, and you get to lead powerful units like infantry, aircraft, armored walkers, missile teams, and these are some of your most powerful weapons. You also have a transforming first-person weapon, the GD-10, which really brings a unique style of play to the FPS combat. Well, it's a squad-based shooter, so there's tactical depth in there. We want to keep the action high, which is, I think, speaks to the roots of it being the CNC games always were the action-oriented RTS games. This is not an RTS, it's a shooter, but we wanted to take some of that choice and these compulsions like dominating your enemy, exploration, those sorts of things from a CNC game and translate the compulsions as a first-person experience. It really felt like the right way to do that was keep the action high, give the player squads under his command, and keep the interface for that squad control pretty simple. So give you tactical depth, but keep it simple. So the GD-10 is the forward battle commander's primary weapon. What's unique about it, first and foremost, is that it transforms. It's actually a rock, paper, and scissors, is how I like to refer to it, in that it's not just a sniper weapon or it's not just an assault weapon. It can actually transform into 4 different primary weapons you can carry with you at any point in time. There's definitely a blend of familiar and new units or squads at your disposal in Tiberium, in part because it's 11 years later in the future, and most of the games in this universe have evolved and introduced new units each time, but there's also some classic favorites. And for example, the Orca, which has always been the close air support craft in the Tiberium universe. The Titan has also appeared in previous Tiberium universe wars, but again has been evolved for the raid units, for the operations deep in the Tiberium red zones. So we've invested in a lot of technology for the Tiberium engine. It's built on top of Unreal Engine 3, but there's a lot of enhancements to make sure the presentation is unique and can deliver our unique style of gameplay with multi-squad combat, the larger environments that are necessary for that sort of thing. A super important thing to me is I love the way a game sounds. If it sounds immersive, it feels like I'm really there. A lot of that is sold through the audio.
Adaptive Surround Experience, or ASX, is an audio technology that we've created specifically for our game Tiberium. That basically what it does is it looks at what the player's doing moment to moment and makes real-time choices about how to affect the sound mix to give you the best feedback, emotion, and immersion possible while you're playing through the game. The thing that's great about ASX2 is that it'll sound great on a great home theater system, but you don't have to have a great home theater system in order for it to sound great. Whatever your audio setup settings are, it's going to adapt the experience to it. If it's mono or stereo or whatever, it's going to sound great.
So Tiberium will ship for PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and the PC when it's ready.